וברכה מורה ברבותיי, שלום וברכה, בעזרת השם נאמרת לצדיק רבי חיים פינטו, נאמרת my grandfather, Rabbi Moshe Aharon Pinto, נאמרת לצדיק רבי Aharon Pinto, that yesterday it was הילולה מהקדוש ברוך הוא, בעזרת השם, give everyone big ברכה והצלחה, בסייעתא דשמיא גדולה, מקדש עלמא וחתקון וזקת קון, נאמרת עוד צדיקים מהקדוש ברוך הוא, נגיד פרנסה, נגיד רפואה, נגיד זיווג, נגיד מזל, נגיד גאולה, מהקדוש ברוך הוא, בעצם spirit on each and every one of our holy קהילה, שפעת בלידי, may all our prayers be accepted ברצון מהקדוש ברוך הוא, fulfill all our wishes, amen כניות, בעזרת השם. You know, but right now, with all what is happening in the world, we believe that there is a great opportunity for each and every one of us to reach to great heights, to achieve goals that we never thought were possible. Even though that things seem to be uncertain, there is great opportunity. With every single up, there is an opportunity to grow, and with every single down, there's an opportunity to grow as well. It's just a matter, Rabotai, of knowing the timing and know how to take negative or positive, doesn't matter, and being able to use that as an advantage and to try to sort the good out of every situation that exists in our world. And we can see this, Rabotai, in this week's Parasha. In this week's Parasha, in Parashat Ekev, it says that Aharon HaKohen, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, took him and gave him the Kiuna and gave his kids and his grandchildren the crown of Kohen Gadol. The Midrash Tehillim says something incredible about this week's Parasha. The Midrash says, until this week's Parasha, every single one of Bnei Israel were worthy and they had the attributes to be Kohen. With the Kiuna, the crown of Kohen belonged to all Am Yisrael. That any person, regardless who you are, from what family you are, from what part of Bnei Israel, from what tribe, they were all worthy of being Kohen Gadol. And they were all worthy of holding on that crown of Kiuna for their family. Aharon HaKohen, in this week's Parasha, he got up, came forward, acted, took advantage of an opportunity, an opening that was existing, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave him the crown and took away the crown from all Am Yisrael. There the Midrash says, the same thing is implied about David HaMelech. Where at the time of David HaMelech, all Bnei Israel were worthy and they had what it took to become king, but not only to become king, that the Mashiach would come from them. David HaMelech saw the opportunity in the opening in that position. He got up, he acted, and as a result, HaKadosh Baruch Hu took away the crown of kingdom from all Bnei Israel and gave it to David. The Midrash says as well, so too is the same thing with Eretz Israel. Where at the time of Eretz Israel, every single country was worthy of becoming Eretz HaKodesh, being the chosen land. The angel of Eretz Israel came forward and grabbed the opportunity, and as a result, all the other countries became unworthy, and Eretz Israel became worthy. Maybe we can say the same thing about even Bnei Israel. That all the nations were worthy of essentially receiving the Torah. And that we can see that in the fact that what the Midrash says, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu came to all the nations and offered them the Torah. They did not see the opportunity, did not take the opportunity. The Torah was in the air. It was just a matter of who would be the nation that would jump forward and grab it, and they would be the chosen nation. About that we can learn that in life, throughout our life, we have opportunities that HaKadosh Baruch Hu creates. Where sometimes HaKadosh Baruch Hu leaves a position open, whether if it's for wealth, whether if it's for health, whether if it's for strength, whether if it's for happiness, for power, for fame, whatever it is. It's just a matter of one coming forward and taking the opportunity. Once a person comes and takes that opening becomes unavailable to all, and he sits in that place. And maybe we can say that is the reason that Aharon HaKohen was the one that essentially took the crown of Kiuna for him and for all generations. And the same thing said for Eretz Israel, and the same thing said for David HaMelech. That a person needs to be able to find the right timing, when the opportunity is open, when that place, that position is now vacant, and come forward and fill in the place. And maybe Abotai, we could even learn this from the Bracha of Yaakov and Esav. We know that Yaakov's father and Esav's father, Yitzchak Avinu, alav shalom, he wanted to give a bracha. That bracha was available to all his kids. That bracha was essentially available to Yaakov as much as it was available to Esav. The difference is that Yaakov saw the value in it, saw the opportunity, saw the opening, and he came forward and he jabbed and he grabbed it. And that, Abota, is a big secret and a big fundamental rule about our existence and about our life. In life, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give us great openings for success, great potential to reach to great heights. But as long as we don't grab it, potential stays in the air. Potential will never materialize if we don't grab it and we don't use it at the right time. Now that potential to the success of whatever a person is achieving, in some instances, can only be occupied by a certain amount of people. That not every single person can be in the position of great wealth or be in the position of great fame. Because if everybody is the exact same position of wealth, then nobody is really rich. Or if everybody is in the same position of fame, nobody is really famous. Or if everyone is in the same position of power, nobody is really powerful. So really, in order to reach to great height, there's only few chairs available. We just need to be smart enough to know when are those chairs becoming unoccupied and grab the position and grab the chair and sit on the chair. Maybe we can learn that about the famous story about Baal Shem Tov alav shalom. It said Baal Shem Tov alav shalom, the Shabbat at Rabbi Chaim ben Atar, the candle from Arab, the candle from Morocco, we would call him, passed away. It said that he passed away on a Shabbat. Now Rabbi Chaim ben Atar and Baal Shem Tov shalom, they had a great connection where they would teach, they would learn Torah at the time Musar, when we did Aliyat Neshama. All the big Mekubalim were able to do Aliyat Neshama on Shabbat. What is Aliyat Neshama? Aliyat Neshama is when a person is able, at the time of Keter, to go up. And when he goes up, he's able to sit down in the Gan Eden of Olam Ha'elyon while he's alive, but study with all the tzaddikim that are no longer here anymore. So it said that Rabbi Chaim ben Atar would go up, and Baal Shem Tov would go up, and they would study together. One was in Russia and one was in Morocco, and they were good friends, but good friends not through face to face, but they were good friends through the connection they would meet in Shamayim. To the point where Baal Shem Tov, a lot of his teachings of Suda Shlishi, on a specific basis of Suda Shlishi, the third meal, it was all the teachings that he would quote Rabbi Chaim ben Atar. That when did he study those teachings? At Musaf, when he went up, when his neshama went up, and he would study with him together in Gan Eden. Baal Shem Tov even said that if Rabbi Chaim ben Atar and Baal Shem Tov were to meet, Mashiach would come guaranteed. Why? Because both of them had neshama, Rabbi Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben Yosef, and if they were to meet, and they tried to meet a few times, but HaKadosh Baruch Hu did not want, that's already something else. It said that on the Suda sheet, that Rabbi Chaim ben Atar passed away, he went to do it AT RABBI, and Baal Shem Tov started to cry. So they asked him, why did you cry? So he said, the candle from Ma'arav blew out. The light from Ma'arav went down, turned off. So the student said, what do you mean? How do you know that Rabbi Chaim ben Atar passed away? How do you know that the candle from Morocco blew out? So he said, because when I was doing AT RABBI, there was a kavanah, there was an intention that all my life I was trying to achieve. And they always told me when I try to achieve it, you can't have it. Why? Because that kavanah is only allowed to be revealed to one person in the world at a time. And Rabbi Chaim ben Atar was before me, and he grabbed that intention at the time of the AT RABBI of Suda Shlishi. And because he took it before me, it was unavailable for me. But now, before I was doing the AT RABBI, they revealed to me that kavanah, meaning that that position was emptied. And if that position was empty, I mean Rabbi Chaim ben Atar passed away. So we say, Abotai, that in life, there is a limited amount of people that can reach to great success. But it's a matter of finding the right opportunity when other people come down from the position to step forward to take it. You know, Abotai, right now in the position that we are in the world, everybody fell down. Regardless on what position a person was in, whether if it was wealth, it was fame, it was power, it was a position in work, whatever it was, HaKadosh Baruch Hu weakened everyone to the point where nobody is truly holding on to their position, even Rabbanim. No one's truly holding on to the position where they held in the past. Where people's positions are not strong like they used to. Where everyone has been pulled down from their places. Abotai, in a time like this, in a time where ashes are everywhere, from the ashes we rise and we can build great things to come. In a time right now, Abotai, that so many places have been vacant, so many opportunities for great heights are now no longer occupied, it is our chance, Abotai, to act. And the sooner that we act, and the more aggressively that we act to grab that opportunity for Bracha, the sooner that we will be able to achieve big things and we'll be able to reach to heights that we never imagined we can possibly reach. And that's what the Zohar Kadosh says. En adam she'en megi'a lo sha'ato. There's no man in the world that his time for great success, his time for great opportunity doesn't come to him. That every single person throughout his life, he has a moment where HaKadosh Baruch Hu opens up all the gates of Shefa and opens up all the opportunity in the world. The real question is he going to take it? So we are all in a position that great opportunities in front of us. Great opportunity for anything we want to achieve. Health, wealth, happiness, strength, shalom bayit, zivug, whatever it is. Now that everyone stopped, it's just a matter of who's going to start and who's going to run as fast as possible to grab it, and he will be the one who will be lucky, B'at Hashem, with all that Bracha and with all the Shefa that the world has to offer, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu has to offer. So may HaKadosh Baruch Hu B'at Hashem stand with us, give us success, give us the inspiration to get up, to not be atzlan, to not be lazy, and we will be able to go and to achieve heights that we never believed it were possible. Bracha v'atzlacha, and may the merit of Rabbi Pinto protect us all. Amen.